There comes a point in time where, frankly, the market just doesn't care anymore. And what I mean by that is, despite the uncertainty that was pumped into the crypto market by Jerome Powell yesterday, the market has actually decided to take off a little bit. XRP and most others throughout the space going on a little bit of a run. And we actually have a few very important things taking place that I do want to talk about in this video. And this is a great sign. I do also need to discuss this $50 million venture where XRP may in fact be entering healthcare. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. You guys can see my dog back there. He's pissed that he's not upstairs, but this has been a good daily candle for XRP so far. Right now it's about 6:40 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll see what the day brings, but this overnight surge has brought a lot of excitement and a lot of promise. XRP actually pushing right against its moving averages. It continues to show this sign of pressure from the downside pushing upward, and XRP does want to create a breakout. And kind of similar to what we saw over these past few years where XRP has dealt with obviously the uncertainty surrounding the Ripple v SEC case, we're dealing with a little bit of that suppression and that holding back of XRP. It can only hold us back so long because retail conviction remains high. We're seeing a lot of that short interest get crushed, which is a great sign. So everything is kind of aligning perfectly for this next leg. And XRP is still not even escaped. It's just starting to escape this oversold range. We had that flip on the stochastic RSI like we talked about yesterday, and now things are looking pretty good. This is all taking place while BTC is trying to breach 100K, looking very good there as well. And we just want to see continuation as the day goes on. Now, there's a few things I talked about in my ADA, my XRP, or my ADA and my SHIB video that I do want to mention to you guys. We did in fact see USDT dominance finally breach this 4.95% mark, which is the first time this has actually taken place since all the way back in the early part of March. It's a very, very big deal. And this could mean that we have our next leg down for USDT dominance. A lot of that capital starting to re-enter the crypto market. Something I do want to bring up here as well that we mentioned in the SHIB video is ETH BTC finally getting its breach for the first time since, gosh, way back here, way back in, I think December. So this is a very important sign. And typically when this does take place, you tend to see altcoins go on more significant runs. So XRP has a huge opportunity to take steps forward. Total market cap of crypto broken out, yada, 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 right? Basically everything's looking good. That's all great. Now, what I do want to talk about is very exciting for XRP is actually this announcement that was made today. And what it was is that Wellgistics Health secures a $50 million credit facility and launches XRP powered payment initiative. So Wellgistics Health Inc., a technology-first pharmaceutical distribution and healthcare infrastructure company, today announced a new initiative to pioneer the use of XRP, a blockchain-based digital asset, as both treasury reserve and real-time payments infrastructure, which management believes upon successful commercialization would make Wellgistics among the first publicly traded healthcare companies to deploy XRP in this manner. So guys, this is a very big deal, and this money is going to help go towards the proceeds of further development and unlocking programmable liquidity and on-demand financial infrastructure designed to eliminate banking delays. So this is what the CEO said. He said, "We challenge the idea that healthcare has to be tethered to legacy systems, bloated intermediaries, and slow-moving money. We're developing a platform that connects manufacturers directly to pharmacies and patients, bypassing the red tape and placing control back in the hands of the people or those who deliver care." So this is a very big deal, guys, because if XRP gets ingrained in healthcare, which we know is it even a $1 trillion industry? I think it's a $1 trillion industry here in the US. That could be a very big deal, especially when we talk about Ripple and XRP potentially replacing Swift as this global payment network, right? So what we're continuing to see is, again, major steps forward in terms of Ripple, major steps forward in terms of XRP, major steps forward in terms of the crypto market. But that's not even where this really gets rolling, because we have to think right now, a lot of this stuff that really got XRP going in the fall was this embrace of US based crypto. All right. And there hasn't been a ton of discussion about that as of late, specifically from, essentially December until about a week or so ago. And these talks have in fact been heating up. In fact, Donald Trump is supposed to be discussing or making a big announcement that he said that is earth shattering, right? And some speculations are that it is actually surrounding crypto, which, like I talked about in my ADA video yesterday, we are now past that that timeline for David Sachs to actually dive in and explore how to add to the crypto strategic reserves. So we're in some times where crypto may get a little lively, where we may be having more announcements surrounding digital assets, which would obviously be great because that's when XRP tends to thrive, is when there is excitement around crypto here in the US. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.